What up, Fit Fam? Coach Sam coming at you with a brand new workout. We've got 20 seconds on the clock, 10 seconds in between. You are going to need a set of dumbbells, and if you have it, some form of a longer set of resistance, like an easy bar or just a straight bar. Either way, let's go ahead and get started with that warm-up. Reaching across that body, get those trunk twists started. Keeping it right here. Now, remember, we're trying to get that thoracic spine nice and toasty, so if you want to go ahead and get that reach out to the side, or if you just want to get those hooks in there, that's fine too. We're going to keep this going for 5 more seconds, then we got your calf raises in 3, 2, 1. Coming up on both those feet, getting that calf raise in there, not taking that hop, and just stick to the raise, getting those heels off the ground, keeping it here for 5 more seconds. Hip twist in 3, 2, 1. Get that rotation in those hips. You can rotate at the hips with the drop, with the hop, or you can step those feet, moving it side to side, keeping it right here. 5 more seconds of this, then we're taking it front to back in 3, 2, 1. Forward step, back step if you got it. If you really want to up the intensity, you can go ahead, add that hop, keeping it right here. Not taking the hop, you can step, just keep it moving. We're going to those butt kicks in 3, 2, 1. Heel step booty. Try to get that heel up as close to that booty as possible. Get that activation in those hamstrings. Like you're trying to squeeze not just the glutes, but down the back of those thighs. Keep it right here for 5 more seconds. Knees up front in 3, 2, 1. Knees up. March it out. Chest tall. Hands, heels in line with that stationary knee. It'd be weird if you were trying to get your hands in line with your stationary knee. That's not a thing. Keep right here 5 more seconds. Step over knee drive in 3, 2, 1. Drive that heel back, reach for the toe, tuck that hip and knee. Now you can add that hop if you like. Otherwise, you can just go ahead, tuck the hip, drive the knee. Now remember, you want to drive the heel back on this. Don't swing the leg. You'd be surprised at how much balance you'll lose on that. So drive and bring it in. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee around town. Step it out. Drop it low. Toes forward, hips lowered, chest high, booty's back. 5 more seconds of these, and then we're going to go ahead, get those up squats coming at you in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet together, bring it down here. We got 10 up squats with the reach coming your way. Count at the very top, coming on back down. They come at you pretty fast. So drive those hips as fast as you can. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get those arm circles going. Just keep those feet moving. You don't want to just stand there getting those arm circles. You can walk in place, you can jog in place. We just want everything going and those arm circles to be growing with every rotation. Once they're as big as you can make them, put your palms up, flip it and reverse it. Start short and choppy. Let them get a little bit bigger. A lot bit bigger. Once they're as big as you can make them, bring them up, drop them down. Biceps to ears, hands past those hips. Keep it right here for 5 more seconds. Show yourself some love in 3, 2, 1. Arms across that chest. Love yourself, hug yourself, open up that back and that chest as you swing the arms out to the side, get that chest as you bring it back in, that head, hit that back. T-pose though in 3, 2, 1. Arms out to the side and drop them. We got 10 jumping jacks coming your way, coming on up, count the very top, coming on back down. Not taking the hop. Feel free to go ahead and step into each one. We're aiming for 10 whether you're hopping or stepping. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you can jog in place. You can stay where you are. Go ahead, get that drink of water. We're gonna jump right in to round number 1. All right, folks. So round number 1, you are gonna go ahead. You're not gonna need the body. You're not gonna need anything but your bodies for the first movement. Now, for the second movement, you are gonna need your longer form of resistance. In my case, I'm going with a Fit Fighter hose. So the Fit Fighter hose actually is just a little bit wider. It's a little bit longer. It's almost like a bar for a curl, a little bit shorter than, say, an easy bar. So if you have one of those, you want to use one of those, that's more than okay. If you've got just 2 dumbbells, this is fine. This would be for exercise 2, your narrow grip curl. So palms a little bit closer than shoulder width apart. So you don't want them way out here. You want them in a little bit further. Bring it up, right to the chest line. You don't want to bring it up to the actual chin. This incorporates more shoulder than actual bicep. So hips drawn in, elbows tucked back, release, release, and curl. Keep it right here. If that's still not for you, you can widen up that grip. At the end of the day, do what feels comfortable for exercise number 1. Exercise number 2. Now, exercise number 1, we will be going with a reverse lunge to a rotation. You always want to rotate over the lead knee, so step back, rotate over the lead knee, stand tall, step back, rotate over that lead knee. The whole goal here is to not only work that core, but work it in its entirety. So everything from the bottom of the armpits to the tops of those knees, you're gonna feel that stretch in that back leg. You're gonna use those shoulders to lead the way to get that rotation. Come on back. Drop that knee as low as you feel comfortable, and don't forget to alternate sides. Those are your first 2 movements. Just a heads up, this is a 20-second day, 20 seconds on, 10-second split. So 2 of the movements, specifically exercise 3 and exercise 5, will be asymmetrical, as well as exercise 4 and 6. So when I do one thing, when I get to those, I will tell you and remind you to stick to one side for that first movement. We're gonna kick this off with a reverse lunge with a rotation. This is an alternating side, 20 seconds on the clock. Gonna crank those tunes and we're gonna get started. Kicking off in 3, 2, 1. Step that foot back, chest nice and tall. Rotate over that lead knee. Rise up, hit the other side. Take your time with this, because as much as we want to go ahead and get as many of these in as possible, we do not want to lose that balance. If this is too much on the knee, keep the rear leg straight for 3, 2, 1. Grab that dumbbell, grab that easy bar, whatever it is you got. Narrow grip curl. Right up, right down. Hips drawn in, chest nice and tall. Firm grip in 2, 1. Draw that belly button into that spine. You want that stability in that core the entire time. One of the reasons why they say when you work your core, it's better to do it passively, and this is how you do it passively. Keep this going for 5 more seconds, and then we've got your single arm press with an iso press. In 2, 1. You're gonna grab 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand. Press them both up, and then only bring down to one side. Keep it right here. Now, if you find the overhead press is not for you, no worries. Feel free to go ahead. Maybe keep one arm up and go for a single arm curl, or maybe just keep it racked at the top. This very same action is still gonna hit those shoulders, but it's not gonna be nearly as intense as make it move the weight. Keep this going for 5 seconds, and remember what side you hit. In 3, 2, 1. We're taking it down to the ground for your bird dog crunch. So reach one arm out, one heel out, and crunch it in 3, 2, 1. Now, the thing about this, we're sticking to one side the whole time. So make sure you're driving that heel back, reaching those fingers out in front, crunch, release, crunch, release. Keeping it here for 5 more seconds, then we got your iso overhead press again in 3, 2, 1. Grab those dumbbells, 1 in each hand, press them overhead, bring it down on the other side this time in 3, 2, 1, go. Now remember, if this is too much on that shoulder, then go for an iso curl. Go for one side, keeping it right here, keeping that one bicep engaged the whole time, and then just bringing the other one down and right back up again. Otherwise, we're sticking to that press for 5 more seconds, then we're onto the other side of that bird dog crunch in 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down, taking it to the floor for that bird dog crunch, reaching that hand out, kicking out that opposite heel, crunch it in, crunch it in. Now, if you're not on the ground for this movement, don't even worry about it. You can go ahead. We're going to instead go for what I like to call your Saturday night fevers, because you're staying alive. That crossbody crunch, sticking to one side, you're still trying to get the elbow to tap that knee. Keep it here for 2, 1. All done. We're back to the top with that lunge, with that rotation. So go ahead, step it back, rotate over the lead knee in 3, 2, 1, go. Back, rise up, back, rise up. So right here, 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Next up, narrow grip curl. Grab that easy bar, whatever your straight and whichever straight thing you're using. In 3, 2, 1. Now, the whole goal of this is to work your inner bicep here. Because believe it or not, there are 3 heads to a bicep. You can go ahead and go with 1 dumbbell and hold it by the side instead. Or you can go ahead and keep that narrow grip on that long guy. In 3, 2, 1. Iso press, single arm press. Remember, get them up, keep them up. Bring it down. Press it right back up in 3, 2, 1. If this isn't for you, bring them down, bend in the elbows. Sit to one side as you release that curl right back up. This eliminates the pressure on that shoulder, but it focuses on the biceps all the same. We're gonna keep this here for 5 more seconds, and then we're into that bird dog crunch. In 3, 2, 1. Done. Taking it down to the ground. Reach out that hand. Kick out that opposite foot. Crunch it in 3, 2, 1. Go. Now remember, if you're not on the ground, you go with that crossbody crunch, opposite elbow to opposite knee. You can even go ahead and keep your fingertips behind the ears so you get that lat activation, keeping that chest tall. Crunch, crunch. Keep the shoulder rolled back and rotate it the torso for 3, 2, 1. Grab those dumbbells for that iso press one more time. Pick them up, bring it down. In 3, 2, go. Biceps and ears on this if you're going overhead. Hips drawn in on this as you're standing tall. Remember, if this is not for you, you're down, iso curl, iso release. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Bird dog crunch, other side. Got that opposite hand. Keep those shoulders back, eyes out front. Crunch it in 3, 2, 1. Sticking to one side the entire time. Draw that belly button into that spine. Keep those hips drawn in. Reach that arm out. Crunch, release, crunch, release. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're back at the top one more time. Reverse lunge with that rotation. Last set, best set coming at you in 3, 2, 1, go. Drop that knee and hip, rotate over that lead leg. Keep that chest nice and tall. 8 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, narrow grip curl. Now remember, if you find the bar you're using is too much, grab just 1 dumbbell, curl it up like this. It's about technique. It's not necessarily about burning out. Well, actually, it is kind of about burning out those biceps, especially if you go this late. That is only 10 pounds. But if you got something a little bit heavier, you can get that pump in there. Feel them biceps activate. That's what I'm talking about right there. Shoot that. 5 more seconds. Keep going right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bar out the way. We're back. We've got your single arm press, overhead press, hitting the one side. 3, 2, and go. Remember, hips drawn in. Pump that weight up. Not digging this. Come on down into that bicep curl. Keeping it going for 7 seconds. And then we've got that bird dog crunch coming at you in 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells out the way. Reach that arm out. Drop the weight I was facing for this. In 3, 2, 1. Now remember, drive the heel back. Reach the fingertips out. And then crunch it all in towards that center. Draw that belly button in. Same thing if you're standing, but now just gonna go right overhead with that reach, trying to get that elbow to touch that knee for 3, 2, 1. Single arm press with an overhead press. An iso press. Bring them up, other side. I don't remember if I did this. I did this side, I did this side. Okay, there we go. Don't worry, we're back on track. I'm so glad you guys actually keep track of that, because honestly, I don't want to have one really big shoulder and one okay looking shoulder, you know what I mean? This one would just be normal. You got 7 seconds. Don't forget, if you're not digging the overhead, you can go for a single arm curl. Keep it going for 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells out the way. We're down for that bird dog crunch one more time. Hips drawn in, shoulders rolled back, chest nice and high, eyes out in front of those fingertips, and go. This is not just a test of abdominal strength, but it's also a test of hip mobility. If your elbow is not touching your knee, don't even worry about it. You're still getting a decent crunch in here, whether you're on the ground or standing. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Go ahead, get that drink of water, and we'll jump right in. Round number 2. All right, so for round number 2, we're taking it down to the ground. We've got your side plank with a hip abduction. So abduction means we're bringing something away from the body. So in this case, we're gonna be bringing our top leg away from the side plank itself. So you're gonna come down into that side plank. Try to make sure your elbow is directly under your shoulder and your shoulder is in line with your hip as well as your knees. So you're gonna come up into that side plank, hips drawn in. You don't want to kick your hips out behind you like this and have the hand down. This isn't doing you any favors. Tuck the hips in, squeeze the glute of those legs, raise the leg, bring it down, raise the leg, bring it down. Now, the thing is, this is a lot to do. You're stabilizing on one side, that's your bottom half, and then you're moving some weight up top with your top leg. If you find that your IT band, your glute medius, side of your butt, side of your thigh, catches fire before this gets too far, drop the bottom knee and get that raise just like so. Basically, we like to call them your Jane Fondas. Now, if you're not digging this, you can go ahead, take it to an elevated surface, maybe start at the wall, see how you feel. From here, just raise the leg up, keeping it going just like so. While this will mostly focus on just the outside of the thigh and glute, it will actually give you an introduction to that side plank on that bottom leg. So, that's exercise 1 and 3. So keep that in mind. Exercise 1 and 3 will be the same move, just different sides. I like to go ahead and put my head towards one of my windows, and then go ahead, well actually towards one of my windows, and then put my head towards my door for exercise 3. That way I don't get too confused, because I'm facing you guys the whole time. After that, we are coming up for your seal jacks. So arms out to the side, stepping out with those feet, or hopping, all right? After that, we're going into a 3-point row, so be ready for that, and hitting the other side, keep it moving. With that said, folks, you're gonna need those easy bars for that tricep extension, so feel free to keep them on the ground, but keep them close. We're starting with that side plank hip abduction. Taking it to the ground, cranking up those tunes. Kick it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Coming up on the side of that plank, hips drawn in, raise the leg, keep it right here. Now, if this isn't for you, don't forget, drop the bottom knee to the ground. Try again. Take it to a wall if you have to for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming on up, you got your seal jacks. No weights required for this one. Arms out wide, feet out to the side. Get that hop. Not digging the hop. You can step into each one. Keep it right here. Now, when doing any sort of seal jacks, whether you're hopping or stepping, keep your hands in line with your shoulders. Don't drop them down here. This is just setting at the elbows and doing anything. Keep right here. 8 seconds. Not hopping. Step into it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side plank hip abduction one more time. We're taking it down to the ground. Exercise 3 coming at you. Hips in, chest tall. Raise that leg in 3, 2, 1. Remember, if you're not here, drop that bottom knee down to the ground. Same deal. Raise the leg up, raise the leg up. Not digging this. You can take it to an elevated surface such as your couch or a chair. Raising that leg up all the same. Keep going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, grab a heavier dumbbell. We've got your dumbbell row, 3-point row. Bring it one side, right here. Roll it up, release, roll it up, release. Chest nice and tall, eyes out front. Buzzer already started, so go ahead, just get into it as best you can. Even if the weight you have is a little light, you'll still get something out of this. Try to drive that elbow past those ribs. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we've got your easy bar tricep extension. So, with that longer weight, hips up, extend the elbow, and bring it back down. This hip bridge will help give you a slightly greater range of motion with some focus on that backside musculature, those glutes, hips, and hammies. And then meanwhile, that tricep extension will hit the back of those arms. We're gonna keep this going for about 20 seconds. And guess what? You only got 3, 2, and 1. We're up. You got your 3-point row on the other side. Bring that dumbbell close. Step that other side back. Throw it up in 3, 2, go. Now, as you do this, you want to keep your chest up. Eyes out in front of your feet, in front of your toes as you do this. You don't need to crane your neck up looking at the wall. Eyes down front is fine. Keep it going here for 3, 2, 1. Done. Side plank with that hip abduction. Taking it down to the ground. On the one side. Keep it going in 3, 2, 1. Go. Remember, if this isn't for you, take to an elevated surface. Right here. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're up. Next, we're back to that seal jack. Arms out wide, feet out to the side, step, hop, whatever you got in 2, 1, go. Again, you're not hopping. This is fine. Maybe you got downstairs neighbors. Maybe you're living in an apartment and things shake when you jump around, like some of us here. That's fine. You can step. But just because it's low impact doesn't mean it has to be slow. Keep that tempo for 3, 2, 1. Side plank with that hip abduction. Raise that leg up. Take it down to the ground right here. Open up. Bow. Bow in 3, 2, 1. Not taking this. No worries. Drop that bottom knee. Tuck those hips on in. Let's go. 8 seconds. Take it to a wall if you have to. For 3, 2, 1. 3-point rows, folks. Grab that dumbbell. Keep that chest nice and tall. Shoulders rolled back. In 3, 2, go. Now, when it comes to your 3-point row, something to keep in mind. You want to make sure that you keep that back foot's heel off the ground as you're rowing. Bring your elbow down to that front leg's knee and bring that weight up to the sternum for 3, 2, and 1. Now, all right, get rid of that. Easy bar tricep extension, I forgot. Okay, kicking off in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, sorry. Late start for myself. But if you don't have a bar, a dumbbell's fine too. Grab it by the sides. Same deal. Hips up, bring it down to the forehead, right back up. Or you can grab by the dumbbell head as well. So right here, bring it as close to that skull as possible for 3, 2, 1. Done. We're back to that 3-point row. Run on back. Take a step back. Throw it up in 3, 2, go. Now the goal of a 3-point row is to work those big muscles in your back. So if you find you're curling the weight, pressing the weight, tricep extending the weight, now you're rowing with that weight, just a heads up, you can probably go about 10 pounds heavy. Keep going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting that weight on down. We're back at the top of that side plank, hip abduction. Taking it down to the ground. Kicking those feet out. Last set, best set coming at you in 3, 2, 1. Keeping it here. Take it to that elevated surface if you need to. Whether it's the chair or the wall, hips drawn in. Raise it up. Raise it up. Keep it going for 6. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up for those seal jacks. Arms out wide, feet out to the side. Hopper step. In 3, 2, 1. Go. Yes, nice and high. Hips drawn in. Keep it going right here. For 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Side plank, hip dip. Remember, this can be done from an elevated surface. Whether you're resting on the forearm and there's a couch in your way, or take it to the ground. Make sure the hips are drawn in, eyes are out front. Raise that leg up. You can drop the knee if you have to. Do right here. You got 7 seconds, and then we got your 3-point row in 4, 3, 2, 1. 3-point row. And step back, bend that heel. Keep right here. Elbow to knee makes 3 points. Row it up in 3, 2, go. Now, with the 3-point row, what sometimes happens is we'll come down in this position and we try to just bring it up with our hand neutral, facing in towards the body. Sometimes you gotta flare that hand in a little bit further so it's facing behind you. This way, you can get the dumbbell all the way up. Keep going for 2, 1, done. Tricep extension. Grab whatever you can. The easy bar, a dumbbell, whatever you like. I'm gonna use this dumbbell right here. Ooh. You grab by the head, hips driven up, bring that dumbbell on down, get that 90 degree, right back up. Keep going for 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 seconds. And we're into that 3-point row again in 3, 2, 1, go. Eyes out front. Keep it going for 10 seconds. Looking good, guys. Keep it going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. And that is all she wrote. Well, he wrote. I wrote it, so. You can go ahead and get everything out of the way. You got a fun-filled finisher coming at you. Okay. This one, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's pretty brutal. So, we've got your leg matrix revisited. So, the original leg matrix, we went from classic squats to jump squats, from lunges to jump lunges. And to be honest, 48 seconds is a long time to do any of those things. So, the first set, we will be sticking to classic versions of the movement. A classic squat, a classic lunge. But rounds 2, or should I say exercises 3 and 4, you're gonna be doing a variation of those 2 movements. We're starting with a classic squat. Toes forward, hips drop, drop, drop. Now, the whole reason we chose the 48 seconds is because on average you can get a 1-2 count on the way down and back up. So you can go 1, 2, get it done. Usually takes you about 2 seconds to finish each set. So in theory, you can go ahead and hit as high as 24. This is meant to burn out those quads, hammies, and glutes. So, as you're doing this, if you find the squat bothers you, may I suggest you go ahead, find like a wall or a corner or a door frame so you can sit back into it, focus in on loading up the hammies. This will keep your knees a little bit safer. And when you step into your lunges, keep your rear leg straight if you have to. So instead of dropping the knee and hip down, rising up, dropping the knee and hip down, rising up, keep the rear leg straight, return, keep the rear leg straight. For exercise 3, we're going for a Sumo Pulse squat. So only drop your hips as low as you feel comfortable. You're gonna bounce for 2. 1, 2. Now you can add a hop or bounce for 2, hip drive, calf raise instead. After that, we're going for a crossover lunge with a skip. Step the leg across the center line, knee drive, hit the other side, cross center line, knee drive. Again, the straighter you keep that rear leg, the safer your knees will feel. So go ahead, dabble with that as you see fit. We're only going through 1 time. 48 seconds is a long time. I'm trying to make you better, not kill you. So, you know, if you can't walk tomorrow though, win. All right, so 48 seconds on, we're gonna crank those tunes up, and we're gonna start with a classic squat. Kicking off in 3, 2, 1, go. Classic squat. Feet about hip width apart, maybe shoulders. Drop the hips down and back. Remember, if you need that added support, grab that wall space. Hips driven back, toes in, sit, rise up. The more you sit back on your hamstring, the less pressure it puts on the knees, because then your quads aren't taking the weight. So if anything, maybe pretend to try to lift the toes off the ground as you squat down. I don't need you to get your butt all the way to the floor, just as close as you can. And besides, grass rises really high, so as to grass, I feel like is very relevant. If you have really tall grass, and maybe it's like up to here, I mean, that's fine. Keep it going for 10 seconds. Great. 7 seconds, and then we've got your lunges coming at you in 3. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 5. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now, shake out those legs. You got 5 seconds before you're just doing this number. Chest up, shoulders back, and go. Now you can keep your hands on your hips. You can pump your arms into this to get that better leverage. And honestly, I don't care if you go forward lunge or back lunge. I prefer the reverse lunge. Stepping back into it allows me to load up my hamstrings as I go into this. Or I can go ahead, step forward into it. This is a little more challenging for me as I did have knee surgery on my left knee about 20 years ago now. But still, stay here for 20 seconds. And then your last set, best set's coming your way. We're adding some plyometrics to this. Keep it going in 13. And I haven't done forward lunges in so long. The novelty is not worn off. I'm really liking this. I don't know why I didn't do this before. This is great. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, 15 seconds to shake out your legs. Sumo, pulse, jump, squat, ladder. It's a lot of words. You're gonna go 1, 2, hop. Then you're gonna bounce for 3. Not taking the hop. Just give me a calf raise and hip drive. In 2, 1, go. Hips back. Bounce. 2, hip drive. Bounce. 2, 3, hip drop. Bounce for 4. You get the idea. Same deal. Applies if your knees are not digging this. Find an elevated surface. Lean against it. 1, 2, 3, hip drop. Now, real difference between a squat and a sumo is the positioning of your feet and the width. So, you're gonna go ahead, bring it right outside that hip line, toes out, chest tied, bounce, 2, 3, hop if you got it. You got 15 seconds here. So remember I said if you do it at the right tempo, you might hit 24. If you hit 24 of these bad boys, keep going, don't stop. And don't use coaching like I am to rest. That's not fair. 2, 1, done. All right, crossover lunge with a skip. Step across, knee drop. Step across, knee drop. Like a skater, except you're driving the knee up. Or a figure skater, if you will. I feel like figure skaters are less flowy. They're a little bit more aggressive. Like they get up there and they stay up there. Anyway, drop the knee and hip. Chest nice and tall. Knee drive one side. Knee drive other side. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Shit. What was I looking at? There was 21 seconds. That makes sense because it's 21. That's just a swap set of numbers. 15 seconds. Chest nice and tall. You get that skip in there for the final 10. Get that foot to leave the ground if you got it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. You did it. Go ahead, get that drink of water. Or jump right in. Do your sweet, sweet cool down. All right, guys. Let's go ahead, jump right into it. This is what I like to call the zoo. So the zoo, we're gonna start with a deep breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, hinging at the waist. The reason I call it for the zoo, inhale, come on up, exhale, hinging at the waist, because a lot of the moves I'm gonna have you do, a lot of them are yoga poses that have animal names. Now this next one, we're gonna exhale, and as you come down, you're gonna let your arms hang, let your head hang, let all that tension fall right out of those fingertips. Then we're gonna inchworm all the way down to the ground into that cobra. Walk those hands on out. Drop those hips on down. Lift that chest up, keep it up. Squeeze the glutes and those hamstrings of that back leg. You're gonna feel those knees try to leave the ground. That's exactly what we're looking for. Trying to stretch out those hips and those abs. Keep it here for 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go ahead, put our toes down, drive our hips up. We're gonna pike our hips up and go for an elephant walk. Trying to get our heels to touch the ground here. Feel that stretching those calves. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bring one knee forward, going into that pigeon pose in 3, 2, 1. Drive the heel up, tuck the knee and hip in, sink the hips down. Now, I like to drive the heel up My girlfriend pointed out that if you do that, you get a little bit more momentum, so the knee comes in a little bit further, so you can really focus on stretching out that that IT band and glute of this bent knee here. Keep it going for 3, 2, and 1. We're back up. You can get a few more steps of that elephant walk in again if you like. Bring that other knee forward in 3, 2, 1. Drive the heel up. Tuck the knee and hip in. Try to keep your hips square as you do this. A lot of times we'll just open up and sit on one side. The whole goal here is trying to get your hip of this leg here, this straight one that I'm on the toes of, to touch that heel of that bent foot. Keep it here for 3, 2, 1. Bring those feet on back. We're gonna drop those knees on down. Go into that child's pose. Trying to get your shoulders to stretch here. Drop that forehead as close to the ground as possible. Drive your hips towards those heels as best you can. Keep it here for about 5 seconds. You can reach your right arm under your left. In 3, 2, 1. Reach under. Push through the back of that hand. Feel that stretch in those lats and those obliques. For 3, 2, 1. Switch sides here. Keep it here for 3, 2, 1. Bring it on back. Now we're gonna go ahead, drive the hips on up. Walk those hands back in with that inchworm. Now, once you're here, okay, once you're still bent, you're gonna grab your toes. Try to pull your toes up, get that activation in those lats. And then I want you to try to straighten your legs out as best you can. Feel that stretch run right at the back of those hamstrings while you're here. You're gonna hold this for 3, 2, 1. Rising up. 3 more deep breaths in. Reach for Sumo, coming on up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, coming on down. Now as you inhale and reach, do me a favor, squeeze everything. All right? Don't just reach up and accidentally arch that back and throw your back out in the cool down. Activate everything. Glutes, hips, quads, shoulders. For 3, exhale, coming on down. Inhale, coming on up. 2. And exhale, coming on down. Last one, best one. Inhale, coming on up. Pushing those palms up towards the sky. Get a little bit taller with every exhale for 3, 2, 1. Bringing your hands down to a lovely round of applause. Ladies and gents, thank you guys so much for joining me on this new weekly workout. We're going to go ahead and try to get these out as soon as possible. You'll probably get 1 a month on YouTube, but 1 every week on the actual Patreon page. So feel free to go ahead, subscribe to that, or just like and subscribe on the YouTube page. Hope to see you soon for your next one. In case I don't, have a great rest of your week.